Christmas.
I will say that was regifted, but yes.
Talk about the rivalry, and do your players understand since they're freshmen what this means to fans?
They don't, but they'll feel it when the game starts. You know, I've watched tape, and they are really good with really good players. And that's most of the tape. I've watched some with Dang, but I've watched a bunch without. But the reason is their guard play. You know, I've been saying for years how much I love Seba. I saw him and Eric Bledsoe at the same time in the Louisville Classic, and I said, that kid is ridiculous. Russ Smith scores with anybody. Blackshear is a big guard who can shoot threes, but a big guard. Mahanan he's a beast. Best offensive rebounder will play all year. You got Hancock, you got Van Treese, and the other guy all do their thing, what they're supposed to do. And then you got this kid, Harrell, who is playing 13 minutes a game because of the team that's that good. If he were playing 20 to 25 minutes a game, he'd be a top 15 pick. He's on a team that he can get 13 minutes. So this is a great challenge for us. If you ask me, I would say what I'm seeing right now, you're talking about a team that should be or is odds-on favorite to win the whole thing. That's how good I think they are.
Can you reveal your biological tactics that you've been working on in practice to get their heart rate?
No, I'll do that after, because it may not work, and then I'll say I was only joking. Because, look, here's what it is for us going into the game. We all know we got to see some improvement. And this is a game that's, if you physically can't withstand this game, then it's going to show. Because they are physically, they're coming after you that way. So we've got to be able to fight and battle for 40 minutes. Be strong with the ball. Make sure you're getting open. You know, those kind of things. The score will take care of itself for us. This thing is, all right, let's battle. Let's go after them. Let's see what we've worked on. Yesterday we had a terrific practice, but, you know, see how we do today, and then we get on the bus and go down.
John, talk about how good they are, and the nature of that is that you guys aren't the favorite in this. They are kind of the underdog. You expect your team to behave any differently in that situation?
I've got all young kids, so you have no idea. I mean, I go in game to game just saying, I wonder what's happening here. Trying different lineups, doing different things, trying to figure out my team. And we are, again, a Final Four team with everybody returning. A healthy Blackshear, a Harrell added to the team, Harrell added to the team. That just took them another notch. They are a well-oiled machine. We're a work in progress. I still like my team. You know, I like that they're working hard, they're getting better, I'm feeling more comfortable, yet really a work in progress.
John, they're turning teams over like once out every 3 times down the floor. How do you combat that, and what's the key for your team to not turn it over a lot?
You got to be strong and play through all the bump and grinding stuff. You got to be strong with the ball. You got to have great spacing. You can't just be muddled up because they leave and trap. But they do a great job of trying to muck up the game. The good news for us is that this is a game of less plays and more players making plays. That plays to our favor. It's less having to execute, which we are too young to really be a great execution team. And it's more of reacting to 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, 4-on-3s, attacking the basket, stuff that we do better. But again, you got to play through all the bumps and the grinds and all the other stuff, which is how they play.
John, when you look at the SEC and some of these losses that they've had that maybe you would think they shouldn't have, and now you're getting ready to go into play.
We've had a bunch of losses. So I mean, look, at the end of the day, when you're talking a young team, I don't care about any other team in the country. I'll care about the team that's in the arena with us. You know what our job is? Try to be better than that team. That's it. I don't care what's going on in the SEC I don't care what's going on in the Big East. Well, the Big East stinks. The SEC stinks. The ACC stinks. Everybody can stink. I really don't care. All I care about is what's happening in the gym that we're playing in that arena. And so with a team this young, I don't know. You'd have to go over scores because I'm not following SEC scores.
But what I'm getting at is building a resume for the tournament. With your non-conference schedule, looks like Louisville would be.
I'm not worried about that. Are you kidding me? I'm worried about let's get better. If we get better, that all takes care of itself. We'll have enough good games that we'll be fine.
John, I know your fans are holding out hope that you could somehow duplicate what happened 2 years ago when you went into the Yum Center, but could both teams be any more different? I mean, how different are they? I know you're sure.
Well, we're at a disadvantage. I mean, come on. I mean, I just told you, the team that they have, the talent that they have, that they're a team that's been together for a number of years, and they've added good pieces to that team. We're at a disadvantage. We got a very, very young team.
How different is your team now than the one you took in there 2 years ago? You had a lot more experience.
Well, no. I mean, no, we didn't. We didn't have that much experience, but you know, Josh Harrelson had a big game. Brandon Knight had a big game, and DeAndre Liggins guarded like crazy 2 different guys. I mean, you know, so what I basically tell you is, you know, you got to make plays on defense and offense. It's not plays running plays. It'll be players making plays. Are you making plays on defense and offense to withstand all the, you know, the craziness?
With the way that Louisville plays defense and takes the ball away, how much better position are you in going into the game? Ryan playing the way he has, taking care of the ball, the offense
we're
running
better.
through.
Aside from Ryan, we're all better, but Ryan, you know, puts people in the right spots, and he's really gotten better and better, and this will be a great challenge for him, because this is going to be a physical body-on-body game, and this is exactly what he needs. This comes at a great time for us. We just are winding down a bunch of workouts, doing different things, trying to change mindsets, trying to change habits, and then you're going against an opponent like this that's maybe the best team in the country, with talented players that in each position they can beat you. This is what we need. Let's see where we are.
Stick with the same lineup?
Don't know yet. Don't know.
Last year you put Michael on Siva, and he contained it pretty well, as I recall. Who is that guy this year, or if you don't know?
We haven't made a decision yet.
What would you like to keep Siva from doing?
Well,
steering towards?
He's good with the ball. He finds his teammates. He's scoring the ball better, shooting the ball way better. You know, you just, again, you're trying to make the game difficult. You don't want to foul. You don't want to leave your feet. You don't want to just make the game difficult. If they're making shots and they're also rebounding, because the biggest way they get baskets is getting to the foul line, turnovers and rebounds. Well, that's just an effort game and being strong with the ball. And if he's drawing fouls or creating fouls on passes that you have to help, you got a problem. He's good at that.
I know you gave your guys a pretty good break for the holiday. I heard reports that Ryan Harrow had at least 1 or 2 workouts while he was home. And I know Alex Poitras was in the gym at his old high school in Clarksville on Christmas Eve for a couple of hours. Hearing stuff like that, does it seem like maybe your message is getting through to those guys? What it takes?
Again, we take Christmas off because I want to be with my family. So everybody goes home. But also a good time for us to all get away from each other. And I know there's all kind of ways of doing this. Other guys don't give them any Christmas. We're together, we're a team. That's fine. I just have never done it that way. Now, what we do tell them is you need to make sure you try to work out. And I think all the guys went back and worked out at least 1 or 2 of the days. It's not going to be like you're at practice, but you're going to do some conditioning or shooting or something. So it's what I've always done in all my years of coaching.
Could you talk about that matchup with Merlins and Gorgie? Just how that... It'll be interesting. I mean, we're going to find out where we are on a lot of positions and where we have to go. But, you know, this team is a work in progress. I'm pleased that we're getting better. You know, I don't know what that means when you start playing some more games and teams like this, but I do know we're getting better, and I'm pleased with that.
Oh, what about John Hood? What's his status?
I'm afraid we've kept him away from the team because I don't want anybody else catching him. We got a couple other guys that got some colds now. So we just tried to tell him, just stay away till you're healthy. And, where nothing is contagious. Thank you. Hey, wherever that magic wand is, let me know, because I can get one before Saturday.